So this is pretty much the energy and the general consensus whenever you see a woman pumping gas and a male is sitting in the car. But it's like, you don't know this story. Like, he could be texting his mom because they had fallen out and she was like, go text your mother right now. Or he could have went in and paid and they don't turn on the gas until you get out. So the line was long. She got tired of waiting and wanted to expedite, so she went and pumped the gas. There could be a number of reasons. She could be one of these women that believe that it's equal for a man to sit around or whatever. It's her car or it's her day, right? She's about herself. But the thing is, there's so much energy when this comes to table about quote-unquote woman's work, but it's domestic engineer work. And we understand even they had all of the family do this bit about how women are slaves to the kitchen or basically the house. And it's, again, if you stay home with the kids because you produce the sustenance for them to, well, live, you survive, right? Then you stay home and do that. And a man's duty in that, and again, whoever goes or whatever, is to work. So if the work at home and chores aren't split up evenly, well, okay, because leaving the house, and again, we leave our domicile as little as possible, but leaving the domicile is challenging because when you're in your own house, you rule that space. Here, let us explain. Our mother got no rest. Like the video we both did about the little kid popping off of the mouth. Breathing could get us a beating. You know, like rolling your eyes, okay, yeah, talking back, okay, but if we breathe too heavy, you know what I mean? Not like even a full-fledged sigh, but if we started breathing differently after our mom had been getting after us or whatever, that could be a whooping. She controlled our household, and in this setting, and this is gonna, maybe we don't mean to open up this can of worms, it's just that our dad, our dad did cook. He didn't have to, and this and that and the third, and our mom didn't have to work. She chose to, and it wasn't like she needed extra money because our dad, like, no, because our father came home with his paycheck and was like, here, hon. You know, and our mom did whatever she needed to do to make things work. She managed the finances. That was their partnership. That's how it worked. In some places, we've heard of men and women having their own bank accounts, separate, whatever, and then they contribute collectively, and then they move. And in some places where a woman has her own bank account and they have a joint account, like everything is different. But when you start talking about roles, and it goes into the whole mindset of how women are never taught anything about how to treat men, whereas men from day one have all of these parameters that make you a real man in order to treat a woman. And then the thing about it is womanhood has evolved to where women are like, well, we want to do everything that men do and not be judged for it. And again, the whole sexual this and that and the third that's moving forward, which is great and all. It's just that, you know, because it's kind of on the backside of the free love when a whole bunch of people didn't care who was doing who, what, when, where, or how. Like Richard Pryor was known for having, you know, relations with men. Like, that was a given. It wasn't anything hidden, and he was adored by the black community. Now, Richard Pryor, y'all on Lil Nas X and the whole thing, and we're gonna get to that eventually. We've been ducking it. But yeah, when y'all start talking about tradition, the tradition bothers us in some cases because some traditions need to be let go, like those traditional statues and flags and things of that, of the rapists, the pedophiles, the people who were murdering, torturing, like testaments to them people. Like, we could not understand who would argue for that. Like, if you want a pedophile statue of someone who promoted that, the father of gynecology, the dude who was the dude who was experimenting on enslaved and African women, our peoples. Y'all want a testament to this man, so he would do his experiments with them without like anesthesia, the whole nine. But then go back to white women with the thing that he learned and treated them with the utmost care, respect, and duty. It's real similar to how the death rate between black women and our children during the birthing process is exponentially higher than everybody else's race, but nobody knows why. They come up with a whole bunch of great excuses that are rooted in intellectual cowardice, and when you take them, they don't add up. However, there's still no answer. And by the by, call your mother. Let me be real, because Brother Floyd can't. Don't wait for tomorrow to do something that you want to do, because we know Sister Breonna Taylor, her murderers are still gotten more charges for the white wall they shot than the black woman. And just, you know, we can go on and on and on. But yeah, traditions, like the tradition of cops killing white people and walking and getting away and all of that, and white people just doing whatever they want to. See, some traditions really try. Anywho, you should know the drill by now. Like this, comment to add value, send this to your peoples, follow this account. Good talk. Glad we had it.
REX.